Well, it's autumn. And it's beautiful. What do you think when the leaves fall and it starts to get cold? The first thing you think about is pumpkins. So today, we live in sort of a fast-paced society. I'm going to demonstrate a couple ways of speed carving pumpkins. The first technique I'm going to show you is my father-in-law's technique. He passed away recently, so this is going to be officially called the Melvin technique for carving a pumpkin. So you get your nice size, average size pumpkin here, and you find yourself a drill. Cordless drill's nice, but any drill will do. You get yourself a hole saw. Doesn't really matter what size. You can just kind of vary the sizes accordingly. My father-in-law used a small one. I like to use a big one. And if you want to time this, you find your find the right spots here, and you go for it. Oh. Sorry, gotta dump the pumpkin. You got your eyes. You got your nose. And you do your mouth. There you go. Speed carving. So you can always cut the top out and do that later. Anyway, if you need to carve a lot of pumpkins, there's the Melvin technique for speed carving. So the second technique I'm going to use today is my favorite. It's one I came up with for speed carving, and that would be hydro carving. So for hydro carving, you need a little bit more expensive tool. You need a pressure washer, preferably 3200 psi. It's about right. As long as you use that needle tip on there, you can get a nice you can be kind of artistic. It's a little slower than Melvin carving, but you can be a little more artistic. Still doesn't take very long. You still don't have to cut the top off the pumpkin if you don't want to, but unless you want to put the candle in it afterwards. Anyway, I think you'll like it. Hydro carving, the Greg invention. All right, this one you have to be kind of careful. That needle comes out at 3200 psi, and if it scrapes across your skin, it can cut you open. So you got to be kind of careful. So you can plug in there. Back in, that's good. So as you can see, hydrocarving creates the nicest rough, kind of sort of spooky edges. You can even use the pressure washer in fan mode to kind of create all kinds of nifty little shapes. Also, you can use it to cut out the top if you'd like. So this Halloween, if you're strapped for time and you need to carve quickly, hydrocarving is the way to go. Okay, my son Mike is going to try out my hydrocarving technique. Of course, he has his safety goggles on, which is always a good idea. And okay, nice first try. Let's see, he just sort of striped it. Yeah, you might have to stand back a little farther. Not a good idea to have somebody hold your pumpkin with your hydrocarbon. So get a pumpkin with a good base. And we might prop the pumpkin up, so here we go. Nasty looking. Nice. The nose. Nice. You gonna cut the top out? Brains. Very good. Nicely done. So there's Michael and hydrocarving.